Hey, dear radiesthesists. Today, we are going to learn how to use the Vortex graph for career manifestation. The Vortex graph is used to create movement, attraction, and energetic direction around a specific goal. Think of it like an energetic spiral. This graph accelerates the achievement of material and financial goals. It acts as an emitter of magnetic energy that accelerate the manifestation of goals. Key practical applications include financial and professional success, attracts prosperity, facilitates closing deals and buying or selling assets, and aids in the job search. Unblocking energy clears away interference and stagnant energy that hinder the achievement of goals. Accelerating requests boosts the auric field so that the desire specified in the command manifests more quickly. In simple words, the vortex graph helps move the energy from where you are now toward where you want to be. In this example, we are going to work with a simple career command, be hired by NVIDIA. You can replace NVIDIA with the name of any company where you are currently seeking employment. And the person that needs this broadcast is my fictitious client, Jane Dust. Since Jane lives in another city, I cannot collect a biological witness from her right now. So, for this demonstration, we are going to use a synthetic witness to represent her. Important note before we begin, you need to know how to use a pendulum for this process, okay? I am assuming you already know how to dowse. If you do not know how to use a pendulum yet, please learn that first, because in this tutorial we are going to use the pendulum to check timing and readiness. Now we are going to create the synthetic witness. A synthetic witness is a written representation of the person who will receive the treatment or broadcast. For this example, our client is Jane Dust, born on January 1st, 1990. Write her name and date of birth on a piece of white paper, then place this paper on the double decagon graph. The double decagon is used to charge and strengthen the witness so it becomes ready to be used in radiesthesia or radionics work. The double decagon is used to charge and strengthen the witness, so it becomes ready to be used in radiesthesia or radionics work. Next, take your pendulum and your time chart. Using the pendulum, ask, how much time is necessary for this witness to be ready for use? Then, let the pendulum indicate the answer on the time chart. Usually this can be around 5 to 15 minutes, but always check with the pendulum. Do not guess. The pendulum is there for a reason. Let it do its job. Now we repeat these steps for the command. Now place the command on a double decagon graph as well. Important. Do not place the witness and the command on the same decagon at the same time. Use a second decagon for the command. Or if you only have one double decagon graph, wait until the witness is fully charged, remove it, and then use the same graph to charge the command, one at a time. The witness and the command each need their own charging process. Once the witness is on the decagon and the command is on another decagon, wait the amount of time indicated by your pendulum. Again, this is usually somewhere around 5 to 15 minutes, but your pendulum may indicate a different time. After the waiting time is complete, check again with your pendulum. Ask, is this witness ready for use? Wait for the answer. Then ask, is this command ready for use? Wait for the answer. If the answer is yes for both, you're ready to continue to the next step. If the answer is no, go back to the time chart and ask how much more time is needed. Then wait that amount of time and check again until you get a yes. Now let's do a quick recap before we move forward. First, you create the witness, the person receiving the broadcast. Then, you create the command. This is the intention or goal you want to work with. Very important. Do not charge the witness and the command on the same decagon at the same time. And before going to the next step, always confirm with your pendulum that both the witness and the command are ready for use. Now we are going to place the witness and the command on the vortex graph. This is the basic setup for this broadcast. Align the top of the witness to north. You can use the compass on your phone for this. At this point, we have two options. The first option is to dowse the amount of time needed for the broadcast to work, set it up, and let it run. The second option is to add an amplifier. An amplifier is used to support the broadcast by adding extra energy to the treatment. In simple terms, it may help reduce the amount of time needed for the work. In Radiesthesia and Radionics, one of the most common amplifiers is a crystal. So for this example, we are going to add a crystal to our setup and use it to strengthen the broadcast. To add an amplifier, we are going to need a crystal chart. This is a chart I made with all the crystals I have available. You can create your own chart using the crystals you have at home. I will leave a link in the description to blank charts you can use to make your own crystal chart. So now point to this setup with your non-dominant hand and ask the crystal chart two questions. The first question is there a crystal on this list that will help with this broadcast? If the answer is no, leave the setup as it is and move on to the next step. If the answer is yes, ask the second question. Which crystal is the best one to help with this broadcast? The response I got was clear quartz. So for this example, I chose a small clear quartz pyramid that I have available. Then I placed the crystal on the setup. So now, this is the configuration of our broadcast. One witness, one command, and one amplifier. Now there is only one last thing to do. We need to dowse the amount of time needed for this broadcast to run. To do this, I ask two questions using the time charts. The first question is, what is the unit of time needed for this broadcast? Minutes, hours, days, weeks, or months? In this example, the pendulum answered days. Then I ask the second question. How many days does this setup need to broadcast in order to reach completion? The pendulum replied, 8 days. So now I know that this broadcast should run for 8 days before I check it again or close the work. How and where should you place your setup? Here are some basic rules you should follow with any broadcasting setup. Place it in a space where there isn't a lot of movement and where people are not constantly walking by. Keep it away from people's eyes, especially from people who do not believe in this type of work or may interfere with it. The place should have light. Do not lock your setup inside a dark cabinet. If you want to keep it away from curious eyes, you can place it on top of a tall piece of furniture where it is less visible, but still exposed to light. Use a post-it note near the setup to remind you of the date when you should disassemble it. And remember to align the graph with north. After doing all of that, your setup is ready to rest for the amount of time indicated by your pendulum. If you have any questions, drop a comment below, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.